Thanks for having me, first of all. I appreciate you so much.
Thanks for coming on, brother. Thanks for coming on. We've been talking about getting together for years now.
For years.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that, like,
we believe in each other.
Yeah.
And we've always, motivated each other.
Exactly. And it's been from afar.
Absolutely.
So, like, from afar, we've shown each other. We made a point to show each other this kind of support, whether it's like socially and social media, or seeing each other at work and stuff like that. Like just constantly supporting each other. So
exactly.
I've
always believed in your music career and all your rapping, and it's been amazing.
Man, bro, I appreciate that. And you've told us that from the start.
Yes.
Like from the start. And now here we are.
Pretty much from the moment I met you guys.
Yeah. I think that's how we met, bro. We were like on the, was it Ice House? Was it Ice House?
I feel like we met before
Ice House, and then we kind of found out, oh, wait, you do this too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah. And it was from the start, ever since we showed you a track or showed you a song, you were...
I was hooked. I was like, oh, these guys are going big.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely, man. And, it feels good to be sitting here with you. A lot has happened since then. I've been making and releasing a lot of music. You've been up to a lot.
I have been recently. I just released this. I have an actual copy right here, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Venus Flytrap. This is.
Wait. So say the name again.
Venus Flytrap.
Venus Flytrap. That shit sounds gnarly.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have to talk about what you got in there.
Absolutely.
And where that name comes from. And it looks thick as shit, brother. How long did it take you to write that?
It took me 2 years.
2 years, okay.
I started during COVID, so during quarantine.
Okay.
That's when I started writing it, and I had this idea. Like, it came to me, like, years ago while I was working at the Ice House driving.
Okay.
And somebody was like, yeah, you should write that. And during quarantine, I started working on it, and, I was working, like, 2 jobs, and had my daughter was just born.
Yeah, a new father, too.
Yeah,
that's something that changed these last few years.
So I just started, on the side working on it, and eventually I got focused, and I was like, I'm going to write an entire movie. So, Venus Flytrap, sci-fi horror.
Venus Flytrap, sci-fi horror. That sounds amazing. We're going to dive into that. Before we do, though, I want to kind of introduce you to the community of people that are going to watch to see what's going on in Bozeman, because you've done all this right here.
Right.
Bozeman soil.
Right. Yeah, I majored in film in college, and it's been my focus. It's been my passion, at least on the side. I never graduated from film school, but film has changed a lot since I was in college. The last decade, everything's changed. And I thought the best way to get into it pretty much would be to write my own movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So
but it's been a theme throughout since you've been young. You've always liked it.
Yeah. Since I was young, since I was a little kid, this is my dream. Like, I want to make movies. I want to tell stories.
And specifically, like, kind of edgy, like fantasy style stuff, like sci-fi?
Yes. Sci-fi is my favorite subject. And honestly, it wasn't my first choice for my first movie, because I was like, big budget. I was like, I shouldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? I can't hold back on my imagination. This is the first story I want to tell.
So there's some like visuals in there, right? That's what it sounds like.
Absolutely. And I'm a visual storyteller, so it starts from the get-go. Like, right away, main characters are, like, pretty much drowning. So
I love it, brother.
It starts from the get-go, and it never stops. It's one of those screenplays, because I've read a few screenplays, and a lot of them are a little boring and a little slow sometimes, and I didn't want that for mine.
Gotcha.
I wanted it to grip you from page one, and it's relentless.
Gotcha.
It doesn't stop. Like,
just
my
pulls
character,
you.
Yeah, it pulls you into the story, and it never stops for the characters. They're always in danger. There's always something happening. Pretty much this is the plot. a group of astronauts crash land on an alien planet, but they're badass survivalists. Like, it's not their first planet. They're all tribal and tattooed. Like,
got you. So they've been other places other than Earth.
Yeah, rough places. They've survived kind of crazy worlds, and it's not their first rodeo.
Got you.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And this group of survivors doesn't realize the trees on the planet release hallucinogenic pheromones. So they start losing their mind. They start going into hallucinations, sometimes shared hallucinations, and they have to figure out the key to their mind in order to escape and survive. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like that's like the definition of an enemy within.
Yeah, pretty much.
They have to figure out their demons. They're facing their demons.
Pretty much, they're facing their demons. I kind of designed it so that the planet kind of had, you know, how your body can fight off bacteria. Mm-hmm. This planet pretty much fights off the invading organism, which is us. You know, humans. By releasing these hallucinogenic pheromones and like trying to get us to like.
Got you. So we're the bacteria.
Yeah, we're
it's killing
invading organisms, and that's its self-defense mechanism. So it's them trying to figure out like the keys to their perception in order to not only survive their hallucinations, but like.
Bro, I kind of feel like in some way that may be the truth right now.
Yeah.
You know, because
all
these natural disasters, bro. Like the Earth's trying to tell us something right now. You know,
absolutely.
But that sounds incredible, man. Like that sounds dope. So you've been working on it for 2 years.
Yep. And I released it to Blacklist Screenplays. So a lot of movies coming out nowadays. A few of them have been picked up on Blacklist Screenplays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've gotten actual reviews I can show you.
Yeah, man.
I'll read one review so that so we have it on there.
Yeah, I want to see that, man.
So Blacklist Screenplays. Have you ever heard of the Blacklist or anything like that?
I'm over here trying to get my mic right, man.
Oh, no worries.
No, but the Blacklist, the movie, the TV show?
Blacklist Screenplay. So
gotcha. Okay.
Right here, released, analytics, who's viewed it, downloaded it, and I've got reviews. My profile. Let's go. So I got a few professional evaluations, and most of them were good. You know, you can't.
And these are like producers or?
Some are producers, some are people who work in the industry. They don't tell me who it is.
Okay.
This reviewer said, as we blend elements of sci-fi and horror, Venus Flytrap is a surreal survivalist story that takes some big, ambitious swings, creating a world with a massive amount of potential that's absolutely brimming with creativity. First, it's great to see us jump right into our story on the very first page, establishing strong momentum right out of the gates that gives us a great sense of urgency as the crew gets their bearings. Then paves the way for our fantastic setting, with the alien planet clearly being a well-conceived environment with wholly original landscapes, animals, and characters, all of which come with their specific forms of peril that look to destroy our crew. The plants then paves the way for the trippy sequences that'll translate to the screen beautifully. And while these will need some further development, they obviously lend themselves to strong visuals through their creative surrealism. The black and white journey into the 1950s in particular is able to stand out as a really unique hallucination. And he gives away the ending, so I'm going to skip that part. But then he says...
Yeah, no spoilers.
But then he says, but wisely leaves the door open for a sequel. So,
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
which I'm guessing is purposeful. You left that open.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
There you go. Nice, bro. Like that's like the creator's way out. Like they always want to be able to keep adding on to it.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Why stop it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it added to the twist ending. I want to make sure there's like a real good twist that got people.
Nice.
I've had several family members read it. I've had other people read it. A woman I know at the gas station asked to read it. She said she couldn't put it down. She said she loved everything about it, didn't put it down. She was like, that twist ending, though. And I was like, I know.
Bro, see, that's good.
Yeah.
Because these are the people.
Yeah.
These are the people, bro. You're getting the opinion from the people that you want to get it from.
Yeah.
The viewers.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
hell yeah.
Exactly.
So you're proud of it, which is good.
Yep.
Right?
I'm proud of it. It is a big accomplishment for me, at least, getting it done. And then I released it not only on Blacklist Screenplay, but I started releasing it on Slated. So that's where I'm trying to build the movie. So as you can see, this is the project starting. There's people added to it. And it's just slowly in development. You know, I'm getting messages, some producers, and stuff like that.
So you're getting some activity around it, so you know that it's buzzing, bro. Like it's it's out there.
Just a little bit. It's starting. It's like those beginning steps. I don't know how to make a movie. I just know I want to make a movie.
You got the passion, you got the talent.
And I'm trying to manifest it into existence.
Okay.
You know,
and this is this is the start of it. Like you're putting in the work.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm trying to talk about it. I'm letting people find out about it. I'm letting people read it and tell me what they say, what they think could change. You know, like I can still change parts of the screenplay if I need to, but it's been, I don't know. People have been liking it.
They've been loving it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's amazing, bro. Like honestly, I can't wait to read it myself.
Thank you.
I don't dabble too much into the horror field. Just personally, I don't watch a lot of horror movies.
Right.
But, you know, I do like sci-fi, I do like thrillers and shit like that. So, you know.
And I'd feel like this, like there are horror elements, but I think
nothing wrong with the elements. Nothing wrong with that.
I think the tone is more sci-fi adventure, to be honest.
Gotcha. I like that.
So just think any like survival movie, like you know, Predator or Prometheus.
The classics. I love those. I love those movies.
Yep.
So are those classified under horror?
They would be sci-fi horror.
Okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are, you know, I like that. Maybe sci-fi.
One reviewer compared it to Prometheus and Annihilation. That's what he said. It reminded him of. Yeah. So I'm trying to get this going. Man. I'm trying to get this going. Man, I have a good feeling.
I want to know real quick, just because of curiosity. I'm a reader. I like reading, bro. Right. So, like, what's the main character's name? Can you give that away or no?
Yeah. The main character's name is Alice.
Alice?
Yes.
Okay. So we got we got a female leading main character, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yep. So Alice is
female Pacific Islander main character.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, man. Just writing from. So you gotta. I can already imagine like the character, the personalities you gotta add to these. Like how fun that is, bro. Right? It has to be.
And one thing I wanted to do and make clear is I don't like movies where you just like hate all the characters.
Okay.
And even though it was a horror movie, I wanted you to just about love every character I put.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so that you'd feel more torn when I take them away. Yeah. So they're a good working team. Like they work together really well. It's not like, oh, they made a bunch of bad decisions. Like let me check down this hallway. Like none of that.
It's a little more intelligently.
Yeah, they're making the best decisions even while losing their mind. Like this world is cruel to them, and they're doing the best they can
because they've stay alive. They're professionals, like you said already. They're professional badasses, so they've been through a lot of shit already. They've seen a lot, so now they're like kind of dealing with this inside enemy, bro. Like that's crazy. So like just seeing like things in each other, probably turning against each other and stuff. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking what could happen in that scenario.
Right? You've got it.
Wow, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like that.
And the main thing is I had to get to this point where they are really losing their mind, but I had to write it so that the person reading it didn't get confused. He wasn't like, what is going on? What is happening? And then I remember like I paused writing it and I was like, how do I do that? How do I do that? Months went by and I finally thought about it and I was like, oh my God, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they like will come to understandings like, oh, this is a trauma I experienced in the past, or this is a memory from a book I read, you know, and it's that them able to cling on to that like little piece like brings it back.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I like
that. It gets really trippy. There's trippy creatures. There's trippy plants.
Okay.
There's
everything's a threat, basically.
Everything's a threat, and like they realize like a lot of the times they're just hallucinating, and that's the thing. I was like, with these elements, I can do whatever I want because it all makes sense. It's happening in their heads. You can make sense out of everything. Yeah, and I was like, I can throw in a lot of things I like. So I made sure to throw in horror elements I like, sci-fi elements I like, and just
went to work with it, bro. That's dope because you kind of give yourself no like boundaries, really.
Yeah,
you know, this is hallucination, bro. Like you can write a character losing her head, and it didn't really even happen.
Exactly. I had one character die, but she repeatedly comes back to like talk to the characters, but they all know she's dead, and it's really kind of fucked up because, you know, she comes back and she'll like be talking to them, and they know she's dead.
They know she's dead, but she's real in front of them.
Yeah, and it's like her spirit's still there. Yeah.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting in, bro.
Yep.
You know, nah, bro, you're good. You're good. This is real podcast.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I want everybody to know that watches is shit happens sometimes. Like I don't want this to feel scripted. This isn't scripted. We've had some conversations just on a friendship level, and you know, this is real podcast. So we're going to sit down. We're going to talk like the cameras aren't even here.
Right.
And, you know, we're recording it and we're getting it all done. We're getting nice visuals of it so that we can put it out there to the community.
Thank you.
You know, so it's good to have you here, Orion. Like, man, this kind of feels like full circle right now.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Because when I first met you, you were the guy with the camera.
Yes.
So every time I seen you had a camera, you were getting, you know, shots. You were just always in these weird, awkward positions that looked uncomfortable.
Yep.
You know, just like knelt down
to get the right shot,
grabbing shots and stuff, man. And you know, and then I know you were telling me that you got like that new camera, Netflix grade camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like he's really making these steps. He's doing what he needs to do to get there. And now, boom.
Yeah.
You know, you got a full...
Just small steps, but hopefully it turns out to be something, you know. And I'd hate myself if I didn't try. Like, this is my passion. This is my love.
Yeah.
This is what I got to do.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it, bro, and you did.
Just like, that's what you're doing right
exactly,
now.
Right? That's why we're here, right? We're here, man. And, you know, so, like, this is, I guess, a platform... the table in general is just like it's kind of based around hip hop, like most of my stuff is influenced or it comes from. But as we know, there's more involved in music and life than just music. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, film and music are intertwined.
Exactly, bro. They are. And so I want to be able to kind of have conversations with real life people doing amazing things, because like not all of us are celebrities, not all of us are, you know, famous influencers. We're just regular everyday people doing amazing things that maybe we don't have an audience of people watching us yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But even the people that do now, they were once just amazing people doing amazing things that no one knew about yet. Yeah. You feel me? So like just this is an attempt at that.
And it'd be so amazing if like a year or two from now I can go back and be like, he believed in me. There's the podcast before it ever got rolling. But now it's rolling.
Takes
now
off.
Like this is part of the production. Like
imagine, bro, just big like summer blockbuster, you know. And you know, we did a podcast about it here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that'd be amazing, bro. Like I look forward to moments like that, and thinking about them kind of helps manifest them, right?
Yes,
you know?
Absolutely.
Keeping them alive. But bro, you are a father. You know, you like you said, you had your daughter during. the pandemic, or was it?
So she was born right before the pandemic.
Right before, okay.
Yeah. So she was born in July of 2019. So a few months before.
A few months before.
Yeah. She was about half a year old when the pandemic started hitting. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So she was young, bro. Okay, so that had to be a test in itself, and I know an amazing thing as well.
Yeah,
just
absolutely. Absolutely. And it was nice. I mean, I got to spend time with her. I feel like I would have missed if there wasn't quarantine. So that was good.
Nice.
Like I got to spend extra time with her as a kid that I would have missed just working away.
So now that makes sense. She's thinking like you already. She's thinking ahead. And she planned that out, right? So she can get all the attention that she needs. When I come out, mom, pops, both gonna be home because they have to be, definitely.
Right.
Give me all the love and attention, bro. That's amazing. So I know that had to give you like creative juices, like kind of spike, like a lot of stuff going on.
It did. I mean, it was a strange world going on, and I was like, well, I have time to write about it, and there are influences. Like, if you read about it, read the screenplay, you'll notice influences. Like, I remember people, like, at work ripping off their mask and being like, I can't breathe, I'm having a panic attack. And I wrote that same scenario into my screenplay with the astronaut being like, I can't breathe. He's ripping off his mask, even though he knows he's gain more hallucinogens in his system.
Because it's like, you know what? I don't care no more right now.
Yeah.
At this point, I can't breathe. Rip it off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's definitely influences, and it definitely influenced my screenplay.
Nice.
But most of all, I wanted to tell an entertaining movie that just gripped you from the start and doesn't let go,
Gotcha.
So that's my favorite type of movie, the ones that just, like, get your full attention and never let go.
Gotcha.
Well,
so then would you say this is kind of like a fan's kind of dream movie then? Because you're a fan of
I'd say a fan of a survivalist sci-fi, yes.
Okay.
This is a fan's dream movie.
Nice, man. Bro, that's incredible, bro. Alice leading the way, through some crazy stuff. We'll see. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm hoping Alice is good now. Because the way this world is forming out, what I'm saying? I'm hoping Alice is holding strong, doing her thing, Bro, that's incredible. So we're here in Bozeman, Montana right now.
Right.
But that's not where you're from, right?
No, I'm from New York originally. So
okay.
I was born and raised in New York City. I grew up upstate, and then my dad came to teach at MSU. So I went to high school, college here, and developed a love for film.
Gotcha.
And I stayed here. I fell in love with the mountains. My family's here. So
I mean, in that sense, you're still definitely a native by the heart and spirit of it. And then, too, you had the chance to go back to New York fucking city, brother.
Yeah.
And you stayed here,
yeah.
with these beautiful mountains, which I understand.
Yeah.
I left Vegas for this, too, man. This is incredible.
They captured my heart, and, this is home.
Yeah. Yeah. That's incredible, bro. Okay, so are you bringing or have you brought kind of like that New York energy and kind of vibe to your writing and to just, I guess, the community living out here? Because New York is its own kind of beast, bro.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I brought more of the energy from around here. So, nature, mountains, the jungle. Honestly, the screenplay takes a lot of notes from Yellowstone National Park.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's geysers. It's a very volcanically active
place. Okay.
So it's similar to Yellowstone, I'd say. Yeah.
I like that, bro. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of movies like that. I definitely have a few TV shows I've watched that are kind of they've kind of became favorites, that kind of have that kind of sci-fi, like fantasy, like crazy backstory that you just fall in love with and you just keep going with.
Right.
But I haven't watched a lot of movies and stuff to know, but I would imagine I haven't seen a lot taking place in areas like this. So like a lot of the apocalyptic movies, they're in places like New York, or they're in Vegas. You see the lights and shit.
And that's something I wanted to develop. I was like, I wanted everything on that planet to have its own knife point, to be its own danger. You know what I mean? So that's why I had a lot of Yellowstone influences. Because if geysers are going off everywhere, there's hot pools, sinking sand.
Like, you got a lot of material to work with.
Exactly.
To potentially kill these people and bring them back and kill them again.
Honestly, one thing even all the reviewers said was that they loved the setting. They loved the planet, right? The world I created. And that was perfect because that's what I wanted in there. I wanted the planet to be almost a character itself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the planet is a character. So can you tell me the name of this planet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inretio.
Inretio. Wow, bro, you even got that dark glow around it. Inretio.
Yeah.
Man, okay. Yeah. So not a lot of people survive Inretio.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people survive it.
No. And
okay.
I forget the exact name meaning, but I had looked it up and I found a Latin meaning, and there's stuff in the name that
it ties in there. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So we won't give too much away.
I would sell it though if they offered me.
Yeah.
I would sell it, but I would love to have the chance to be more involved with it, no matter what.
Gotcha. Okay. You know what that reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Sylvester Stallone with Rocky. When he wrote that, he was actually coming from like a super hard place in life and just, homeless, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
And he wrote that screenplay,
it
got
took
in there.
10 years to
pitch
sell
it and sell it.
But he wanted to be the main character.
And he got it.
He did after
He got
10
it, bro.
years.
So
we're still on year 1 here. We're
There you go.
3 months, 4 months deep about.
Okay.
So I released it about 3 or 4 months ago, not too long ago.
Gotcha. Okay.
Should have.
So we got time, bro. We gonna let it percolate, right?
Yeah, I should have. Let's see. Try and get that poster. I've been trying to do concept trailers with AI.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the AI stuff though. It doesn't come out quite the way I want.
Yeah, there's a certain human element that
is missing.
That's missing. That feels like it just feels like some warmth that's out of it. And I have a lot of buddies that kind of are putting a lot into AI, and they're kind of pioneering the use of it with at least like local communities. And I don't know. I haven't been able to get on board with it entirely. Right. I understand how efficient it can make things for certain folks, but not for me.
I think I sent you a little.
Yeah. Oh, is that the?
Yeah, the poster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna have to toss this up there for them to see it.
Yeah.
Venus flytrap in it. Oh man, it looks dark. It looks gloomy.
Thank you. It's just a teaser poster. I was just experimenting with themes, but
yeah. Okay.
Just those baby steps.
Yeah, and this planet basically is the Venus flytrap. And I want to say the name again, but I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up.
Enretio.
Yeah. That's the Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
Let me see if I can look up the name meaning.
So now you got me really like thinking about that like kind of deep now. On a level to where it's like this planet is a Venus flytrap. It's killing its victims. It's trying to soak them up into the earth. Is it trying to take its nutrients from
right. And so enretio in Latin means to catch in a net, to ensnare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is what I wanted my readers to be. You know what I mean? I wanted them to be caught as well in the same web, in the net.
Double entendre. See, now you're talking my language, bro, because that sounds like a bar to me, bro. That sounds like a bar, because, okay. Yeah. You wanted to trap the readers in the net, and this planet has them trapped in the net, so while they're reading it, they're trapped in there with them. Yep. They're invested. Bro, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Enretio.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Okay, have you thought about like maybe like audio stuff, so like audiobooks, or like how you want to do that?
I haven't really thought of audiobooks, and one reviewer said he believes that I would do better if I just reformatted it as a novel and released it and seen if people would pick it up from there.
Okay.
But I went the movie route because that's that's the way I want it.
Yeah, because
I want to write a movie.
bro, movies are awesome. Movies are, they get the point across in a different way, and I love to read,
Yeah.
So normally I'd like to watch the movie and read the book.
Yeah.
And if you had a pair, I'd definitely jump on it,
Yeah.
100%, it's but with sci-fi, the visuals are a big part of the whole plot.
And that's why I wanted to like trap you just right from the beginning, just visuals. And I'm a visual storyteller. Like I visually describe a lot of things, but I don't like the in detail novel stuff. Like the leaves were just starting to turn brown.
Gotcha.
Like
you don't want to get into those details. Okay, I hear you. You rather visually show them that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's why I chose the format I did.
Okay, so. Gotcha. Nice, man. And the right visuals, they drive that point home. Yeah. Even better with the fact of, for most people are visual. Most people don't like reading.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you give them a good movie, especially a thriller.
My brother doesn't like reading. He started reading it. He's like, oh my God, this is so good. I love the visuals. So
that's amazing.
And that's what I want to catch. I want to catch the people that don't normally read either. Like the ones who hey, this is a story, but hey, like I think you'll be entertained too. Like I wanted that broad spectrum.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
nice, bro. Like, man, you're getting me stoked for it. It's like, damn, like they need to hurry up and make this movie.
Thank you.
Because now it's like we need to see this. We need to see Venus Flytrap, but we need to be engulfed.
Thank you. And I'm trying to manifest it, praying for it every day. I'm trying to focus my energy. And honestly, when I get into that creative energy that we were talking about before, and I really start feeling the movie and feeling the project inside me, it starts opening doors. It does. Yeah. Okay. It just happens. Like, I got contacted by a big producer, and he called me right on the dot, and he was like, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to call you. Literally, I'm watching the clock, like, nervous. It turns to 5 p.m. He didn't think the project was quite ready yet. Okay. But he said he'd be willing to give big money once I got a line producer and some cast attached. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's some big steps I do have to take. I definitely need to find that stuff. But once I do, I've got further backing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, at least he gave me like other steps to take. Yeah. That I wouldn't necessarily have known. So
I think, bro, that's an example of like, being critiqued in a way that's going to help someone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you can like something and still say, if you add this and this and this, this is that'll knock it out of the park. Yeah. That's what we want to hear.
He was talking to me like, I have a lot of money. That's pretty much how he was saying. Yeah. So once you find out how much you need and have other people backing your project,
I'll be ready to go with it.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's good, bro. And that's good. I like that.
He produces with he adds, there'd be product placement and stuff like that.
Gotcha. So, okay.
Yeah, okay. That kind of producing, like add his products, and he gives you money.
Yeah. Good, bro. Look, so that's going the right way. Yeah. You're going the right direction, no matter what, right? Because you got professional talent telling you that.
Thank you.
So that, bro, that's incredible, and
I've met some professional talent too. So I'm always like, oh yeah. So I worked at the Armory, so I met a lot of celebrities. Okay. I've also met a few celebrities just shooting arrows at straight six archery.
Oh wow, okay, gotcha.
There. I've met a few celebrities, so I'm always like, maybe one day I'll catch him in the right mood, be like, hey,
check this out. Yeah. Bro, okay,
we'll see. We'll see.
But you never know how the cards align, especially when you're actively manifesting. You feel me? So you're putting them out there. You're doing everything you need to be doing.
And the other day, I had somebody come up to me, and this was important for me because I had never thought about it. But he was like, "Who's your dream cast?" I was like, damn,
ooh, good question. He beat me to it.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but like I hope to be able to answer that one day and be like, I want these people
to know who you
my
want.
Movie.
Gotcha.
In my movie as my dream cast. Like,
so you don't have any ideas on anyone yet?
I've got a few ideas. But I
keeping them tucked.
Yeah.
Keep them tucked. Don't give too much away. I hear you. Yeah. I hear you. So you can tell me off camera. Bro. Okay, that's dope, bro. That's dope, and that's a dope concept because that'll probably help you see it more.
And that's one thing I wanted to be like visually. The movie's gonna have like. I wanted those colors, like a lot of greens and Strange Alien Planet, and then like astronauts. It's the astronauts with their white suit, almost contrasting like the environment behind them.
Gotcha.
So that was going to be a big part of the look of the movie.
Okay. Okay. So it's going to have like we got a visitor on the podcast, Mr. Fly. But so that's going to have like the effect that kind of the visual effect that you almost want to keep staring at something because it's art. So it's art and it's telling a story, so you're kind of pulling them in both ways.
Exactly.
Bro, dope. I like that. Okay. So, we are 420 friendly. You're 420 friendly,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. Born and raised.
Born and raised in it, right? Yeah, man. You would tell me some of the stories about you and your pops coming up.
Yeah.
And how he educated you guys properly around it and about it, right? So
Absolutely.
Tell us about that a little bit.
I just saw it work for him. Like he had polio. He has polio, so that's a nervous system disease, and so marijuana always helped him with that. So I think I'm allowed to speak about it now. He's retired now. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Make sure we clear that.
We should be good. But I just saw him. It helped him and his pain levels, and like I didn't really start noticing it until I was a teenager, and then I was like, "Hey, what's that?"
Yeah.
It's like, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. And he has his solar bong, which is amazing.
Solar bong.
Yeah. 100% efficient, his own solar bong.
The sun's lighting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
It's awesome.
Does he still live out here?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I want to hit a solar bong.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it right now. I want the sun to light that for me.
It's so clean. It's so beautiful. And like it gets you.
Yeah. Man, I could imagine.
Rocket ships.
Rocket ships, huh? Okay. So tell us how that's helped your creative process. So like, how have you used
honestly, it's always been, how people say certain substances are bad, and like alcohol's been pretty much in general, I had fun, but negative influence on my life.
Yeah.
Marijuana's been completely different. It's been a positive influence. It's never really interrupted my life in any negative form. It's always been positive. It's helped me out with my pain levels. It's helped me in a multitude of ways.
Okay.
As well. Yeah.
Good, man. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I agree. I kind of have a similar story. I think most of us that kind of stand behind it as advocates, almost like we all kind of see that, like even the use of it beyond recreational, for that medicinal purpose.
Absolutely.
Definitely smoke some weed to have fun, have a good time, feel good. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, spiritual, I like to kind of connect spiritually when I smoke, and do some meditation and kind of attach to this planet.
Meditation is a big one for me, so it helps me meditate. Like I love smoking in the shower. I'll smoke.
Okay.
Legitimately in the shower.
While you're in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I come out feeling clean and like a new man. So,
bro, I love it. Like just smoking in this shit, just right there in there.
Yeah.
Okay, man, shit. Now you got me wanting to smoke in the shower, man.
Well, I did bring some New York City diesel, so
man, look, I'm wanting to tap into that.
Let's tap in.
I'm wanting to tap into that. Shit, bro. You got a lighter?
Yeah.
You got a lighter? Okay.
Well, we were talking earlier about different influences in the screenplay, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now that's hitting.
Yeah. And at some point, a joint entered the conversation. You feel me? At some point, a joint entered the conversation. Yeah. And I feel like this is only right because this is the nature of which we met around.
Yeah.
which was smoking.
Absolutely.
You talked.
And I think to clarify, we met. I was helping him out with music videos.
Yeah. You were shooting the videos for us, and you were just. You had some dank weed with you all the time.
Yep.
I was just like, man, who's this super cool dude that's like out here always fucking high and shit.
Yep.
Filming at the gatherings, the events, the shows and shit. Just seeing you around a lot.
Yep.
In the beginning it was really cool, and then later on at the Ice House, working together for a little bit, just which is a pretty cool summer job out here because when it does get hot, you're delivering ice out all day. Which is pretty dope. Which
I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's one of those things that I feel like I would want to that you can just keep doing forever almost.
Yeah.
Because it's easy enough. You make good money and you're around ice all day on hot days.
It gets you buff.
And you're working out. You're working out consistently. I mean, look at this dude.
Every day.
Look at this dude.
All day,
you feel
every
me?
day.
Right
back at you.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's just like I remember, and then you get to like chill and hang out with the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just delivering ice on a truck. You're hopping in and out. You got music playing. You got the vibe set.
Yeah.
Shout out Andy. Andy's always been good to me.
Always been good to me. And it's a very straightforward job.
Yeah. Not too much thinking. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
I think I went out here. I'm gonna light us back up though. Keep us going.
I like that your podcast is 420 friendly. You don't see that a lot. I feel like Joe Rogan's podcast.
Joe Rogan is kind of. Fuck it, it's crazy. You don't know what to say anymore. Joe Rogan's kind of like my hero. He's kind of like a hero of mine, bro.
Yeah,
in general.
I love him. I think.
I love Joe.
I like his open-mindedness. I like how he conducts his interviews. And I do like that he is very 420.
It's real, bro. And then I feel like right now in this world, you need like this middle-aged, respectable white guy with a platform that's saying, hey, there's nothing wrong with weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's helping us. He's helped us so much, bro. Just by kind of like being an advocate, bringing people in there, smoking with him, smoking with Elon.
Absolutely.
Smoking with, there's a couple guys he smoked with. I think maybe even Huberman. It was just really cool seeing the environment that he's built around weed.
Absolutely. And it's good seeing that positivity around it.
Yeah.
Jamie, roll that clip.
Right. When I'm weed, right? Bro, what I'm realizing right now is it's kind of hard to keep a J lit when you're focused on talking. So I'm gonna get to the puff pass rotation. There should be like a podcast like rotation for J's that we're learning tonight. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? Because
what do I do with my hands? Yeah. And it's been awesome being on the show. Like, it's been nice talking about creativity, talking about writing structure, how I delved into these ideas. As I said before, like I want to tell that story where when people were done reading it or seeing it, it felt like they're high. So this is perfect.
You want them to feel like they're on drugs after they come out of this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. And bro, like we were just talking about, you have the tools.
I do have the tools.
You got the tools. You got the expertise.
I'm the best man for this job. I think I know what can do it. I will get people feeling trippy,
bro. That's man. From listening to this, some of the things that you told me off pod that we're not gonna say to spoil too much, right? It makes me want more. Yeah. I want to know more about this Venus flytrap, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want to know more about it. I want to know about the characters. I want to know about the plot. So that's interesting. I feel like that's the hard thing to do at first, is to get someone interested in it.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of shit out there, movies, books, and that does stuff, and then everything is taken from a source and it gets recycled in some way. So it's like, how is it better than you've ever seen it before? Right. Now, you know what I'm saying? And you're telling me this, and I'm like, okay. Let me see what Alice is doing right now, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see. Like, I want to see what's going on here.
And that's why I wanted to describe some of the characters and, like, how they make you feel. And, like, I have one character he kind of understands. He's fucked, and he's kind of, like, the comedic relief.
Okay.
He's just like, we ain't gonna make it, but I'm gonna go down strong.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, okay.
Like, and he's a very provincial character, like very strong character.
Okay.
In the screenplay as well,
bro. Hell yeah.
Just to give that relief, because the entire screenplay is so like anxiety, like action, like scary, fucking. You need that comedy.
You need the comedy in there,
like bring you out.
I think honestly, that's what makes movies that are more fear based like great.
Yeah.
When you add that element of comedy, you make people comfortable first.
Yeah.
Make them laugh first, and then scare the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
that's fire. So yeah, I wanted to talk about, bro, the first maybe since the table is based around like music and hip hop and how you're inspired by just the art form, right? So like, give us some of your music inspirations that you like around hip hop.
Like around hip hop.
Well, around hip hop and others too as well.
Okay. Well, I've always been. I'm from New York. I'm a huge fan of rap. I've been listening to rap and hip hop my entire life. Like Tupac and Eminem. Like I love rap and hip hop. Some musical inspirations within like the screenplay itself.
Yeah.
I went for like that classical rock. Like I have a character listening to Stairway to Heaven as foreshadowing that they're just in the stairway to heaven.
Yeah, okay.
Those kind of things. Louis Armstrong I have referenced in the screenplay, actually, when one of the characters can't calm down. Another character starts singing a beautiful... Is it a beautiful
world?
Yeah, beautiful world.
Okay,
by Louis Armstrong. Yeah, and they like try like calm him down by singing that song. Which is a total contrast to.
I can already see, bro, because even just now, like, she's eyes that are blue.
And he, you know what I mean? Like, get up. Just trying to calm down.
Yeah. Okay.
Character.
Damn.
Yeah. So those were some of my musical inspirations.
Okay. And so, like, as far as the soundtrack goes, then, like, how would you best describe it?
I want that tribal heavy drums. Like, even if the music could be almost a trance, that like one single beat that got deeper and deeper and just pulled you in, you know. Something like that deep, heavy drums, tribal trance. Like I'm thinking,
yeah, man, bro, you're painting a picture right now. Like I'm seeing, visuals. I'm seeing visuals of some crazy shit. Yeah. Folks hallucinating.
Yeah.
Tribal drums in the background. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was actually inspired because I did mushrooms in the woods once, and I like heard these like tribal drums like getting deeper, and I was like, oh,
they're coming. They're coming.
It's like, so I could feel it in my soul. So I that inspired like the feeling I wanted in the soundtrack. And
bro, hell yeah. Hell yeah! So you have this. You're creating this this almost like this trance-like state for the viewers.
Yes.
So that they feel as under this hallucination.
As if the plants are working on them too.
Them too, bro.
And that was my total plan, to have that brought into it.
The plants revenge, bro. Yeah. We're smoking them, they're smoking us now.
In that way, it like brings more depth. Like, not only did I see these characters get fucked up, that whole thing fucked me up in the same way.
Yeah, okay. Now you got them thinking about all types of shit, right? Like, I know when I watch those movies, it's like, damn, like, you start thinking, like, what if I was there? What if this shit happened tomorrow? Like, what would I do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, relating to characters and, you know what I'm saying? And, man, it sounds like a party, bro.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to go to a party, bro?
Yeah.
It sounds dope.
And visually, I wanted it to be stunning, just like pretty. Yeah. Like, as I told you before, the colors are in contrast. There'd be a lot of colors, a lot of visuals. Like, it's going to capture you visually. And I wanted to do some sort of distortions on that as well, just like minute, added in.
Okay. Because that adds to the transient like state, you know, to where you're just like
exactly, and it just I was just slowly add those effects in. So as you're watching it, like you're starting to just like
yeah, fade into it, bro. You're falling into it. Now you're just like, damn, is it them or is it me?
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know if you heard about this, but Stanley Kubrick actually made 2001: A Space Odyssey to be watched on mushrooms. So in the scene when he's like traveling super quick through space and dimensions, that was supposed to be when you're peaking on mushrooms. So he wanted people to eat mushrooms as the movie started, and it was supposed to be a mushroom trip. Apparently, it's intense as fuck. I've never done it, but like
on shrooms, but like just alone, it's kind of intense.
Yeah,
without it, so I can imagine that it would get kind of. Depending upon how much shrooms, you know what I'm saying? Depending, bro. If I got a full eighth, then just sitting there along for the ride, like we're locked in, no matter what, bro. Okay, man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And in ways, like I would love if eventually, you know, people did that with my movie. They're like, "Ooh, have you seen that?"
Go watch that shit on shrooms, man.
Yeah,
it'll change your life. You know what I'm saying? You'll never look at plants again the same, bro. Like that's it.
Staring at house plants, like fuck you.
Just walking around, staying ready, bro. Like just in case you trying to like walk around masked up and shit. You know, bro, that's crazy. Okay, and I think that people will. Like we went through the pandemic, we went through a crazy event as a nation.
We're still going through it, like
in the world. Yeah, and we're still going through it, and who knows how, you know, how much worse it's going to be or where we're going from here. But I think that's going to make people kind of attached to what you're creating because it's something that now we can relate to, man. Yeah, like we can relate to this shit. We can relate to this being crazy, losing our minds.
And everyone has that warrior spirit, that fucking battle to fucking. Survive,
man,
to live and breathe another day, and that's all part of the human experience. So,
bro, I don't know how better to end it than on that. What the hell, man?
Hell yeah,
that was incredible. We gotta do this again.
Yes.
Because you're a creator, you did this, so you're gonna do some more amazing shit, I'm sure.
And I hope to bring like actual visuals.
Yeah. Come back with some shit that we can see. I want to see a trailer or some shit, bro. I want to see something, or shit. Even if you come back reading an excerpt from it. Yeah, you know, like
$100 bets. You'll have a trailer next.
Yeah, yeah. See, I'm getting all greedy and shit. I want to see that shit now. That's what.
Anthony, it was a pleasure,
bro. Always, man.
Thank you so much for having me,
bro. Thanks for coming, bro. Welcome to the table, brother.
Thank you.